Hey there, you filthy animals. Mr. Dirty back with another episode of the GTM Show. And, boy, we got something special today from the frozen food department and from a company calling themselves Tina's. I'm sure if we dig through somewhere on the back here, there's probably, Camino Real Kitchens is actually the bigger company. But this is Tina's Quesoritos. So, yeah, fuck you Taco Bell, we've got Tina's now coming in at the frozen food department. No more drive-through lines. Okay, this one's the chicken fajita and cheese burrito. And this one over here, we've got steak fajita and cheese burrito. And, yeah, a little weird. We've got blurry photographs on the packaging here. Both, even the chicken, it looks unappetizing. The choice of the yellow on the chicken matches the choice of the yellow on the cheese. I don't know. Pretty unappetizing going on here. And even the steak. The photograph of the steak that's going on here, I'm sure it's supposed to be like some carne asada, I don't know, but maybe it's like beef jerky looking to me. Both these boasting at ½ pound, and if we look at the front of these, where they're trying to tell us, they're trying to boast about the cheese that they're using on here, because we see in the package, and there's a lot of cheese going on here. And if you don't know what a quesarito is, it's basically they take a quesadilla, and then they fill it with whatever you'd put into a burrito. And they roll up the quesadilla into a burrito. Boom. Quesarito. And they're boasting about the cheese because both of the photographs, they show like a lot of cheese going on. But if you look down here in the corner, it says made with cheddar cheese. I'm pretty sure what's going on there. But it looks like it says cheddar made with cheese. And that's, I hope so. That grilled white meat chicken. And on this one, what are they bragging about? Nothing. They don't even want to tell you what kind of steak that is. So boom, this could very well be like sliced off the side of the cow's face. Alright, what do we have for instructions? Cooking, microwave instructions only. Okay. No convection oven, no toaster oven, nothing like that. I suppose you could probably microwave this halfway, then throw it into a frying pan and do it that way. But their suggested instructions is remove quesarito from wrapper and place on a microwave safe plate. Heat uncovered on full power. Flip quesarito to heat thoroughly. And caution, filling may be hot. They want us from frozen state, which these are. They want us cooking it 1 minute 10 seconds per side. Flipping it. And no use in cracking these open. We all know what frozen burritos look like. All burritos look alike. I'm going to do all that microwave shit, and then we're going to come back and check out our Tina's Quesoritos. Alright? Stick around. Alright guys, we're back. We got our Tina's Quesoritos out of the microwave, where they've been riding in there for quite a few minutes. If you remember, the instructions had us putting them in there for a minute and 10 seconds, and they were supposed to flip it, cook it for like another minute and 10 seconds, and then, oh caution, the insides were going to be hot. And they're going to burn your face off. Not so. Even I would say if we were cooking one at a time, which we didn't, but we've got a bi-level microwave, so we can cook two things at once. It just wasn't going to work out at 2 minutes and 20 seconds for one burrito. These probably were in there for, I would say, 3.5 minutes a piece. At this point in time, I can't tell which one's the beef one, which one's the chicken one. No idea. We have to cut into these to find out. So I'm going to do so right now. Seems to be crunchy shit inside of these too. That was a little weird. When I was testing them, feeling them for temperature, I was like, what the hell's the crunchy shit in there? Okay. This one's the steak one. This one is the chicken one. We're going to do it like that. So you can take a look at the inside and see how, they've wrapped up into the quesarito. This is the chicken one first. So bam, there you go. That's what you get out of the microwave. There's your cross section. You can see your layers. We spin it around over here. This is going to be your steak fajita one. And look at this. It just looks like rice, meat, cheese. The package doesn't say anything about sauce. Nothing like that. Yeah, it definitely looks cheesy on the cross section there. This is going to be the chicken one up first. Here we go. That's like, I see now why it felt like bones inside there. That looks like crispy chicken. It looks like breaded chicken. They didn't say anything about that. I think they just said like a white chicken breast. Alright, here we go. Nope. That is still cold. Wow, we're gonna have to go throw these back in the microwave. So 3.5 minutes a piece in the microwave, and they're still not cooked thoroughly. Wow. All right, we're gonna go heat them up a little bit more and come back and give this another try, as we still haven't even gotten to the steak one yet. Stalled out right now with the chicken. Stick around. Alright guys, we're back. Another 2 minutes each in the microwave. What a total shit show here with the instructions on these that was given from us by Tina's. Remember, it was 2 minutes and 20 seconds each. Alright, so now in order to get the chicken, and we got stringy cheese now, but most of it is laying here on the plate. But in order to get the chicken heated up all the way thoroughly, and the steak too, mind you, that was ice cold. I say ice cold, I mean there was still like frost crystals on the steak. And all of this cooking was done on high, mind you. So yeah, half of our cheese on each of these is now spilled out onto the plate. So completely fucked up. This is how much we have left. So now we're going to go in and see what we got for the chicken and cheese one. Here we go. Alright, so we got like a little bit of a taco seasoning going on here. It seems like it's on the chicken itself, but they might have also seasoned the rice that's going on here. It's still pretty cheesy, regardless of losing half of it onto the plate. Let me go in for another bite here. Alright, the chicken one here actually tastes like something that you would expect from Taco Bell. I like the addition of the rice instead of beans. That's a plus. I mean, it would have been nice to have the addition of beans also, but just to see them changing it up some, you know, thinking outside of the box. It's always beans and cheese or chicken and beans. The chicken itself, you know, though it's seasoned and it is white meat chicken, I can't say that we're dealing with high grade chicken here. It does seem to be like a little gristly, a little fatty. Mostly meat, but there are those bits in there that you come across once in a while on this. We joked about the cheese on the packaging, but it's no joke. This is definitely like some good cheddar cheese. Now the price tag on these is $2. So in comparison to a real life quesarito, it seems like a great value. But when compared to other frozen burritos that are on the market, you know, this one's definitely a lot cheesier than those, but $2? Nah, I would say more like $1.50, $1.60 a piece for these. That would be more fair of a price. So the chicken one, once you get it to the proper temperature to where you're supposed to eat it, it's a fair product. And you know, the end game on this one, I probably wouldn't see myself buying it again when the Taco Bell's right there and I can get like the real thing. I don't have to settle for this, but it's fair. I'm giving this a solid 3 out of 5. Now moving along, before the steak fajita one, steak fajita and cheese I think it was, turns back into ice. Let's get into that. And yeah, our cheese is still like super melty. Lots of cheese. There's still a ton on the plate, but yeah, I think we got a good load back up on here. Alright, here we go. Steak one. Not bad. On this one, the cheese doesn't really stand out as much. It's not as flavorful as it was with the chicken one. And this one also doesn't have like that standout taco seasoning or like a Tex-Mex or Mexican kind of a seasoning or flavor coming off of it. The steak itself has its own flavor, like it's been marinated. That's the flavor that stands out on this one. And the meat itself isn't like a steak of meat, anything like that. It's not like Alpo dog food. It's like chipped beef. Not too thick, but it's not thin. You know what I mean? It's got like a bite to it and a chew. It's every bit as cheesy as the other one, but yeah, that cheese flavor doesn't come out. Like this other one, you could really get the nice cheddar flavor, like a sharp cheddar flavor. This one, it's more like a mild. We're dealing with the same rice here. The rice is cooked all the way through. It's not crunchy or anything like that, so it's not overdone, but it doesn't have any flavor to it. So that's what leads me to believe that on this chicken one, that most of that seasoning flavor, the taco seasoning flavor, was on the chicken itself and not the rice. Now when you do get into the rice portion of this beef one, that's when you start tasting that cheddar flavor again, that sharp cheddar flavor. If you get a mouthful of the steak though, that's going to override the cheese flavor. Once again, not bad. I could snack on it, but I can't see myself buying either of these again. So for the steak fajita and cheese burrito from Tina's Quesoritos, I'm giving that also a 3 out of 5. if I had to pick a favorite out of these two, I'd probably go with the chicken one because I like that that seasoning, the flavor that they've got going on there. But luckily, yeah, I've got a Taco Bell, a Moe's, a Chipotle, a Tijuana Flats. I got all that right up the street, so I might have to settle for shit like this. So I'm Mr. Dirty. This is the GTM Show. Don't forget you can buy Knucklehead shirts and hoodies down in the description. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at TheRealMrDirty. And as always, get out of here and go have a rotten day.